Alright everybody, so in this video, I'm going to be showing you guys the best way to do time chamber. I got a couple requests after my last video, and I think that this is definitely something we need to talk about. So, first of all, I'm going to go over the whole transformation mastery thing. Damn. I'm going to go over the transformation mastery thing. So first, and don't worry, this video is more so about the stats themselves. So you guys will see I have to master Kaioken, I have to master Ultimate, and I have to master Heaven Savior. So, I don't know why I have that thing on the top right. Basically, what you want to do is go to the shop and buy the birder fighting style. I'm sure most of you know this, I just want to get this out of the way, because this is important. And then next up, you're going to equip birder, and then you're going to do LLLRRR, just like this, and that's going to give you the fastest mastery gain that you possibly can get for transformations. Obviously, you need to have a buddy for this scenario, so keep that in mind. And then next up, we're going to talk about the fact that, what are we talking about now? I forgot. Oh yeah, the stats. So, while you're doing that, you see these stats here when you press tab. Oh, and by the way, when you're doing your fighting style, equip balanced the assault chase. If you go here, assault chase, balanced. And then for this little training progression thing, you see my melee is already 10 out of 10. That's literally from doing this. I don't have it in the video, I suppose, but doing this with birder will get your melee up so quickly. And then another little piece of advice is try to be into your maximum ult bar. Because you can see while I'm charging, I'm getting key control. And while I'm in my ult bar, I'm getting key control. Just try to keep that up as much as you can. I'm going to cut to when I have my forms mastered. And then we are going to go ahead and talk about the other stats, not just melee damage. Alright, I've mastered all my forms. Now, I want to go ahead and give you guys a little bit of advice. So, number one, if you don't have a buddy, you can master forms in Otherworld or on mentors while doing other stuff or completing your mentors, stuff like that. But I don't recommend using birder if you're going to be doing it while completing mentors. Just use like Tau or Nom or something. And then number two, I know the comments would be filled with like this little upgrade button. It's gone now because I mastered my forms, but there's an upgrade button before on this mastery point down here. It's basically a Purunga wish that allows you to level up 1 star of your transformations mastery. I'm saving it for Super Saiyan 4. That's basically what we're doing. I'm gonna grind these up and save it for Super Saiyan 4. Now, I want to tell you guys how to do health real quick, and then we'll move on to key control, key damage, and agility. So for health, Mira, just go ahead and equip birder. I'm gonna go into my strongest form, so I take as little damage as possible. And as you guys see, Mira hitting me is giving me a lot of health. And this is also training their melee damage as well. So it's a 2-for-1. For example, I was training their health when I was mastering my forms. That's one good thing about Time Chamber. And that's one thing you can easily find a buddy that will help you. Because it's helpful for both of you. Right. So that's one thing. Obviously, here's my health just shooting up. We're good for now. I think we don't really have to show it too much more. So we're chilling on that. Let me see. So next is key control. So, I'll show key control and key damage. Or here, let me do agility first, because agility, I typically like to do agility first. So with agility, I charge up to my max key control, because of course, again, it's getting key control is probably the most annoying stat. So, agility is annoying too. You basically just have to fly into like a corner and spam X like this. There's no like, I don't think there's any way to automatically do this or anything. I'm pretty sure this is the most efficient way to do agility. It's very, very boring. It's not fun. It's time consuming. But I mean, it's better than doing the typing minigame, which I guess I could show you guys real quick. Like, you could either do that, or you could do this. And I'll just like leave this playing here so we can actually see the entire typing minigame. But yeah, I don't like doing this. This is mind-numbing. It's not very fun. I would rather do something that's mind-numbing that I don't have to really think about than something that's mind-numbing that I do have to think about, if that makes sense. Because this, I have to think about it. Just holding shift, I can play Dokkan while I do that, you know, like, for example. Like, I could watch a YouTube video while I do that, but this, I have to actively look at the letters and type them as they come up. I'll just get to 5 times, and then we'll see how fast the 5 times one is, because this is pretty fast. If you're worried solely about time, this is probably the more efficient way to do it. But, like, I don't know. You're given 30 minutes of time chamber a day, which is plenty of time to get everything done. It's more than enough time. So, I wouldn't really worry about it. But yeah, like, the problem with this is, like, a lot of it is on Roblox servers, too. Like, sometimes it'll, like, start on a tick that's, like, halfway finished already, and you get less time. And there I failed. So, I would much rather do this. Like, it's just a me thing. But I would rather just sit here. And doing the vanish, like, you could just do this. But vanishing makes it go by faster. That's basically agility and key control. Now, another thing with key control, agility is going to get done before key control. So that's why I like to do that first. I like to do agility first before I do key. Next, though, talking about key, if you go to your shop or your move list here, and you just put on these moves that don't take a lot of key, like Kamehameha, Kaioken Kamehameha, Gallet Gun, Energy Wave, moves like this, right? And then some blasts too you could use, so like Blast Volley, and we'll take Finish Breaker. If you just equips your entire moveset with moves like that, charge up to your absolute maximum, and then spam these moves, but press Z. Cancel them. I don't know the keybind on controller, but cancel the move when you use the move. And that way you don't have to watch the animation. You can just go through, charge up, and you'll see my key damage was nothing, and it's already at 1 out of 10. Look at that. Look how much I get for that. This is the fastest way to do key damage, as far as I'm aware. There's no faster way. So as you can see, it's already 2 out of 10. And then the reason you charge up all the way is because doing this is getting your key control up faster, which again is the most annoying part. Trust me, I will get done with everything else and key control will still not be done, even if I'm doing the most efficient way for key control the entire time. So, yeah. And then one thing I wanted to talk about while doing this is I wanted to mention why Time Chamber is so important. Number 1, if you don't have the Game Pass, Zenny is very easy to get. I'm gonna do a Zenny guide. Absolutely, very soon I'm gonna do a Zenny guide. Guides are doing really well because the hype for the game is pretty good right now, so I'm definitely gonna do a Zenny guide here soon. But pretty much, Zenny, getting the Zenny for Time Chamber is not hard if you know how to do it. And I will show you guys how to do it in that video. But if you want just a quick tip, like, just do space, right? That's the initial tip, is just do space. Space will give you lots of Zenny. And then number 2, the reason why Time Chamber is so nice is if you guys see, you get 280 points in every stat, basically. Applied, not output. You get 280 applied to each stat for free from Time Chamber, if you finish it. Which does take you 28 days. And it's gonna go up. It's gonna give you more as more updates come out. But the thing is that 280 in every stat is big. Because it saves you from having to do your obligatory 300 in the key control and stamina. You only have to do like 20, and you don't have to do any if you do Gravity Room on top of it. I'm waiting for the Gravity Room update. They're gonna revamp Gravity Room one day soon, and I'm waiting on that before I even attempt to do it. But I can show you guys my male Saiyan, or my main Saiyan. I'll show you his stats at the end. He's a maxed out Time Chamber, and his stats are like pretty good in my opinion. Like, I have a lot of skill points on that Saiyan. Like, not too many compared to other people who've farmed like Grand Kai or have done all of Gravity Room, but I definitely have a lot of stats because I have all the trait wishes, I have all the stat wishes, I did Piccolo, I'm max level, I've done a decent amount of Grand Kai, like not anything crazy, but I have all the mentors done, like, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, as you guys can see, I'm already done with key damage. Like, I've probably been done. So now I only have agility and key control left. Obviously, health is very easy to do. Like, I showed you guys how to do that. I don't need to show you guys me getting hit for another, like, 2 minutes to get my health max. I also don't have to show you guys this. I'm probably gonna cut ahead in the video when I'm done with this, just so you guys see kind of how long it takes. I have about I have 16 minutes exactly left in the time chamber, and I promise I'm gonna be done by then. Someone said to use Kaioken. I don't think Kaioken's gonna affect this at all. I really don't, but I mean, sure. So yeah, this is literally all you do. So yeah, just make sure you're in your max power mode as much as you can, and then keep in mind, when this bar hits max, your key control, for some reason, your key bar goes down to the... It just loses the ultimate. I'll show you guys that real quick. And then one more little bit of advice that I received recently that I don't really think is too bad of advice if you want to do it. Like, there you go. You see my bar went all the way down for some reason. Is when you're only doing key control left, you can go to your ultimate and then start doing the minigame, and both will be present at the same time, if that makes sense. So, like, if I just go do the minigame real quick, key control. As you can see, like, it's going up even though I'm not pressing anything. And that's because I'm in my ultimate. Now, of course, when you get to the end, it's just going to reset anyway, so I don't love this strat, but if you're trying to min-max, and you don't want to just sit there and charge over and over, then yeah, like, you can do this. And then, my preferred way of doing key control... I want to get this bar done while I'm here. My preferred way of doing key control is like this. I will equip an ultimate, I'll charge to my max, and then just use an ultimate and cancel it. And this is the fastest way to do key control. As you can see. This is just the best way to do it. Because you're constantly charging. And charging gives you the most. You do get levels, by the way, while you're doing this, like, mode. The training mode. But it's only decent for lower levels. Not really good for higher levels. And there we go. That's done. Now, the rest of my time chamber is basically going to be me doing this. Unfortunately, right? But, I mean, it is what it is. So, I'm going to go ahead and end the video. You guys don't need to really see me. Well, I'll probably pause the video. And I do want to show my main sand. So, I will do that once I'm done with my time chamber on this sand. So, let me go ahead and pause the video real quick and get to that point. Really quickly, this is just how fast my health is going up from this dude punching me. So here I am on my main stand. As you guys can see, my stats are very high. So my key damage here is none of it, basically. Like, there's like 6 points, I guess, that are applied to key damage. Or no, that might be from Gravity Room, I'm not sure, but... Like, basically, I have 300 key damage, and none of it is applied from stats. It's all from Time Chamber and Gravity Room, pretty much, right? Physical damage, I'm just getting like an extra 280 on top of the 1782 I have, or not on top of, but equaling 1782. So I have about 1500 by myself, and then just another 280 on top. Key control, again, I probably put some stats in just to get it to that 300 threshold. And then the little bit extra I have is probably from the little bit of Gravity Room I've done. Agility, again, an extra 280 agility goes a long way, and then same with health, like, especially for agility and key control, which are two big parts of the game, and maximizing that without having to put stats in, it helps so much. It really does for your builds. Trust me, like, it's crazy. So, there you guys have it. That is the Time Chamber Guide. Let me know what you guys think. One last thing I wanted to make sure I had in the video is that the Zenny version of the Time Chamber, if you don't have the Game Pass, you have to pay that Zenny every time. It's not a one-time thing. But again, Zenny is very easy to get. I'll show you guys how to do that. So yeah, let me know if you guys enjoyed. See y'all later.